Hey everyone, this is Spider-Fan 101. Now today I'm here to talk about my thoughts on Supergirl Season 3. Now, as longtime viewers on this channel know, I've been reviewing, I used to review both Supergirl and Jane the Virgin, like every Monday. But things happened and that stopped for one reason or another. Now that Supergirl's been moved to a Sunday, that's easier because I can do it. I don't have to worry about school, school is the next day, but I don't have to worry about, I don't have to worry about that much. So, yeah, now in the Supergirl Season 3. There is, in my opinion, Supergirl Season 2 was great and all, but it didn't really, live up to the greatness that Supergirl Season 1 was. Supergirl Season 3, while it still doesn't do that, gets, very close to, because Supergirl Season 3 was really, really good. I mean, there were some missed opportunities. Like, for example, that episode after Rain beats the living mess out of Supergirl and she's knocked out. I wanted there to be a couple episodes where we see Supergirl in her head trying to process what happened and trying to figure out ways as to how to stop her and everything. I wanted there to be her just in there for half the season, and then 2 episodes before the finale she comes back and starts doing what she always does. That's what I wanted. But we didn't get that. She got revived after 1 episode. That was kind of a missed opportunity. Actually that was a missed opportunity. Her going to Krypton, although I like that, or her going to Argo City, should I say. I like that storyline. I like how, we stayed there for a couple episodes. But I felt like it should have gone on longer. Once the season ended, she could have, went back to Krypton or something. That would have been an interesting twist on things. Why do I keep saying Krypton? Argo City, I mean. It would be interesting if she went back there and then, she spent time there until season 4 started. That's really it in terms of my missed opportunities. Everything that oh wait, no. There's one more thing. There were some filler episodes in this. Now, I don't particularly like filler episodes because, to me they don't really service any, they don't service anything. They don't put anything on the story, they're just filler. And, filler can, there are some shows that can make filler work. Like Big Hero 6 the series, for example. Because even though, Big Hero 6 series hasn't really had a lot of fillers, but even though, the series has only had 2 fillers so far, and the reason why those fillers work is because they still tell a story that you feel will be relevant later on. But with this, there was a lot of filler here, and that's something I feel like they need to fix for next season. So yeah, that's it with my gripes. Now I'm gonna get into what I liked about it, which is I liked the developments that Supergirl went through this season. Her progression in terms of her as a character has been very interesting. As these seasons progress, my favorite character in this series is starting to become Alex, because out of all the characters this season, Alex got the most development out of everyone. Because this is the one where this is the season where she discovered, well, no, this isn't season 2 was, but we get to, at the beginning of the season, we get to see her continue relationship with Maggie, but when that doesn't work out, you know, she's kind of depressed and sad, and, you know, she feels like she can't find anybody else. And this continued on for a couple episodes, even on the Crisis on Earth, even on the Crisis on Earth X crossover, it was mentioned. So she was very depressed and sad. But it wasn't until oh my goodness, why is her name fading from my memory? I'm looking it up right now. I am looking it up right now. Sam. There we go. It wasn't until Sam and her daughter came into the picture to where, you know, she started to lighten up, because once she met Sam's daughter, and Sam was off trying to take care of herself and trying to stop being Rain, which I will get to later. You know, we really get to see development between her and Samantha's daughter, and, you know, this makes her want to have kids one day. And there's an interesting development, especially towards the end of the season, on how she might, on them alluding to the fact that she might be quitting the DEO because she doesn't want to, you know, risk her life as much as she has been, because, you know, one day she wants to have children. And, you know, obviously that doesn't happen, because now she's like the main leader of the DEO, which, you know, she's a great fit for that. Yeah, like, Alex went through a lot of development this season. I feel like she's the one that's developed the most out of all the characters. And her new suit is awesome. So yeah, Alex, best character this season. Best character. Rain. I have never seen a villain this savage before, besides Thanos. Because the first episode she's introduced, she almost kills Supergirl. Literally, she holds nothing back against her, to the point where she starts bleeding. Something we all thought was impossible. Yeah, she starts bleeding. She was a great character. Especially the fact, because Sam in this is a very complex character altogether. Like, she's kind of like one of those awkward moms that's trying to forget her past, and she's trying to live a normal life with her daughter. And, you know, she can't really do that because all these things are coming back up with Krypton and Rain and everything. And she's went through some very, very interesting developments, I would say. And I think Sam is definitely one of the most complex characters of this season. Not necessarily the most developed, although she does get a lot of development, but I feel like she had just enough development to make her character likable. And Rain is a beast. Rain is an absolute beast. As for Lena, her storyline is, you know, kind of spiraling into villainhood, which I really like. If you've been watching my channel for a while, you know that I did not want Lena to become the villain. Especially when she's so likable. Seriously. I mean, like, that would be awful if she became the villain. Seriously. And she also has a very interesting relationship with Jimmy, and their chemistry builds and builds to the point where they get a romantic relationship. So that's interesting. Saturn Girl, she's great. She's absolutely great. Monel returned this season. And he is definitely a much better character than he was in Season 2. Definitely a much better character. And I can't wait to see what happens with him in the future. Because we know some characters at the end of the season left, like Wynn and Martian Manhunter, who was also great this season. And it's like this season was just great. It got this close to being what Season 1 was. But because of those filler episodes and all the other flaws that I had with it, like it got, you know, bogged down. But Season 3 is still a great, it was a great season. Very good. Very, very good. Although I would have wished that they had taken more risks. Like, for example, that part in the last episode of Season 3 when Rain, before she died, was like killing everybody. Like, she killed Monel. I call him Mon, but you know, his name is Monel, so that's what I'll call him in this video. She kills Monel. She kills Kara's mother. Who's also great in this season. She kills Sam. She kills everybody. And I was like, okay, this is cool. This is cool. This is very interesting. Like, this is a huge risk. But then it's like, oh, we gotta go back in time to save them. I'm like, well, that's a huge prop gone. Like, you know, I feel like they should have stuck with that, because that would have been a very interesting thing to see. So, yeah, overall, Supergirl Season 3, it was a great season. It really was. And I can't wait for Season 4. So many good developments, so many great character development, especially from Alex, Lena, and Sam, even Car herself. Well, it is her show, so of course that stands. But you know, it has the most compelling villain I've seen in any CW show. Because here's the thing, I've started dropping some of these DC shows, and it'll be like, why is that? Like, why is that? Because first things first, I have not fully caught up with Arrow yet. Although what I've seen from it, from every episode that I have seen, has been great so far. Legends, I just stopped because I had no interest. The Flash was so bad this season. The Flash was so bad Season 4 that I had to drop it, because it was literally a waste of my time.
Yeah, remember? I put you in the box, put the box in the pocket. Crash the box in the pocket. This is very simple. What has happened? Your hypothetical thinking cap has malfunctioned and left a vase of once formidable intellect. A dum-dum.
This is garbage. You found this outside amongst garbage.
Hello again, Central City. It's time for the exciting new game show, Wheel of Misfortune. With prizes so amazing, you'll think you died. And if you play your cards right, you just might. Here's your host, the murderous matriarch, Parade.
What do we have in store for... Take him away.
But the greatest ones were Supergirl and Black Lightning, which will be the next video. Actually, which will be the next video after Jane the Virgin that I make. Because these two shows have the most compelling villains. Supergirl has the most compelling. Had great character development. Amazing. I'm going to give Supergirl Season 3 an 8 out of 10. There were some things that I wish they went with that they didn't necessarily go with. There's some things, there are some risks that I think that they should have taken instead of going back on those. And I hope they improve on them in next season. And I feel like that episode after the fact where Kara got almost killed by rain, I feel like he should have gotten like a couple more episodes to really, flesh it out. So yeah, overall it's a great season. I love every character in this season. And yeah, can't wait for Season 4. Peace.